I'm Jimmy the Stash,
And I'm the Watermelon.
and you're watching Through the Cues.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It was Christmas at Disney World, and all there was well. It seemed like the parks were under a wondrous spell.
Many decorations to admire with no time to lose, the buildings and rides, and of course, the queues.
But this story takes place not with the parks of all things. No, this story takes place nearby at the Springs.
With trees all lined up, in a queue without fail, decorated by Disney in a Christmas tree trail.
Each tree adorned, from its head to its toe, with Disney classics, from Frozen to Pinocchio.
And now we begin, without further ado, to take you on a journey through the queue.
First up on our list is a tree I adore. Its branches all filled with the theme park's for.
This tree's all themed to our favorite mice, both Mickey and Minnie. Now isn't that nice?
This tree's for Pluto, so loyal to the end. And he's not a planet, he's a mouse's best friend.
The duality of this tree is something to say the least. Some ornaments from a beauty and some from a beast.
A tree filled with style, from Bourbon Street, with the sound of jazz that'll make you tap your feet.
With a trident placed carefully on top of this tree, if you listen real closely, you may hear the sea.
The kiss from her love, that was truer than true. This tree a symbol with ornaments pink, green, and blue.
A tree for a movie that I hate that I know. I'm not going to get angry. I'm just going to let it go.
This beautiful tree shows honor, brave and true. But when push comes to shove, it'll make a man out of you.
Like the seven dwarves, this tree is short yet so plucky. Thanks to them, the witch was quite unlucky.
One could say this is a very odd tree, but it's a nice reminder to never be late for tea.
Stay away from the bride, this tree is quite a fright. Come see Madame Leota for a seance in the night.
Covered with baubles and the occasional toy, this tree was decorated for a real boy.
A tree full of love from Pongo and Purdy, covered in spots, but their coats are not dirty.
This tree is filled with much evil and malice, filled with villains whose hearts were quite callous.
From life in the attic to life in a castle, balancing that glass shoe on the tree was a hassle.
Armed with a feather and a tiny little mouse, this flying elephant's tree would look good in any house.
A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, this tree is copyrighted, so I'll have to pay.
With Prince John's crown stolen, this tree does indeed say, "Oodalally, oodalally, golly, what a day."
A girl with a dream and a man who wants money. Elsa's parents were in this movie. Now isn't that funny?
Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This tree might make you fly without warning.
The bare necessities are all that's on this tree, all placed by the man-cub, the one called Mowgli.
By Kermit himself, these ornaments were dispatched. These all came adorned, with no strings attached.
Practically perfect in every way, this nanny's tree is sure to brighten your day.
A powerful wizard, Mickey dreamed he could be, but in the end, he decided to leave the hat on the tree.
Yes, indeed, you've got a friend in me. It warms my heart that this is the final tree.
And now it appears our trip has come to an end.
But don't you worry, this is just the beginning, my friends.
The thought of writing these out gave us such a fright, but in the end, they turned out pretty alright.
And now this is the end, the close is in sight.
But we still have to say, Merry Christmas to all.
And to all, a good night.
So as we said before, we just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a very happy holidays.
So this is Jimmy the Stash,
And the Water Boatman.
signing off.
Bye-bye.